The 5 Lessons of Marco Aurélio, Stoicism. Imagine that, in the midst of chaos, uncertainty, and daily challenges, you could find a source of calm, clarity, and purpose. What if I told you that this source has existed for nearly 2,000 years and is within everyone's reach? Today, we're going to talk about the timeless lessons of Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, the Stoic who left us a true treasure of wisdom for facing life with courage and balance. Marcus Aurelius, besides being a Roman emperor, was a dedicated practitioner of Stoicism, a philosophy that preaches resilience, self-control, and the pursuit of virtue above all else. In his work Meditations, written for himself during moments of introspection, he shared thoughts that can transform how we view the world. And it's impressive how these teachings remain incredibly relevant to our modern lives. 1. Acceptance of the uncontrollable. One of the first lessons of Stoicism that Marcus Aurelius teaches us is to accept what we cannot control. Many times, we suffer from events and situations beyond our reach. Other people's behavior, sudden changes in our lives, even the weather. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we should not waste energy trying to change what is beyond our control. Instead, we should focus on what we can do, our actions, attitudes, and reactions. For him, accepting the uncontrollable is not about resignation or giving up, but rather about directing our energy toward what truly makes a difference. This stance frees us from the burden of unrealistic expectations and helps us face life more lightly, without being dragged down by useless frustrations or anxieties. 2. Practice self-mastery. For Stoics, self-mastery is one of the most important virtues. And Marcus Aurelius reinforces this by reminding us that we are the masters of our own actions and choices. No matter what happens around us, we can always decide how we will react. He said that true strength lies in remaining unshaken in the face of adversity. How many times do we lose control in moments of anger, anxiety, or fear, only to regret it later? Self-mastery is about being aware of our impulses and emotions and choosing to respond in a more sensible and value-aligned way. This way, instead of being dominated by circumstances, you become the author of your own life. 3. Remembering impermanence. Marcus Aurelius also spoke a lot about the transitory nature of life. He said that everything we see is fleeting. Our joys, our sorrows, our achievements, and even our losses. This Stoic view of impermanence should not discourage us, but instead encourage us to live the present with full awareness, enjoying each moment without excessive attachment. For him, death was just a natural transition, and thinking about it helps us value the now and focus on what truly matters. The practice of remembering the impermanence of things gives us a new perspective, making our problems seem smaller and strengthening our desire to live with meaning. 4. Seeking virtue as the higher purpose. For Marcus Aurelius, true happiness and inner peace come from the constant pursuit of virtue. In Stoicism, virtue is the highest good, and everything external, fame, fortune, praise, is secondary. Being virtuous means acting with justice, compassion, honesty, and courage, regardless of circumstances. He believed that our character is our greatest asset, and cultivating virtue is the path to a full and worthy life. This view teaches us to focus on what truly matters and not get lost in seeking external approval or material success. When we are guided by virtue, we find a deeper purpose and feel more connected to the world around us. 5. The importance of self-compassion. Often, we associate Stoicism with a rigid and even cold philosophy, but Marcus Aurelius shows us the opposite by highlighting the importance of self-compassion. He was a man who, even as emperor, faced doubts, anguish, and failures. And he teaches us that we don't need to be perfect. We just need to do our best and treat ourselves with understanding. Self-compassion helps us forgive ourselves for our mistakes and move forward without the weight of regret or guilt. This is one of Stoicism's greatest gifts, a path to living in peace with who we are, accepting our flaws, and seeking to improve without excessive self-criticism. These lessons from Marcus Aurelius are not just beautiful reflections. They are practices we can apply every day, In a chaotic world full of challenges, Stoicism offers us an anchor. It teaches us to have clarity and balance, to accept what we cannot change, and to focus on what is truly within our power. If these lessons resonate with you, subscribe to the channel and leave your like to help us continue bringing content like this. We are just getting started, and your support is essential to our growth. How about joining us on this Stoic journey? After all, learning from great sages like Marcus Aurelius is a unique opportunity to transform our lives into something more complete, conscious, and meaningful.